Launch. GC. Go. Guidance. Go. Fido. Go. Prop. Go. GNC. Go. Max. Go. Eagle. Go. Ecom.
Go pending final steps to cabin link check. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Hi.
What's going on?
Everything and nothing.
Everything and nothing.
Everything and nothing.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It was a good day today.
It's going to be a good week.
This morning was a little rough up in here.
Yeah.
And in here. But as the day progressed, it got better. I'm really noticing a difference in how I'm feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, as far as when we're getting hammered with solar storms, when the Schumann resonance is spiking, when we're getting both of them.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to pay attention to that.
Well, and you've got Saturn will be headed off of your ascendant, as well as Neptune is headed off of your ascendant. So you've had Saturn and Neptune on your ascendant.
Yeah.
It's rough for Aries rising.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not been easy. Yeah, it's a big adjustment for Aries and Libra, especially Aries and Libras.
Huge.
I mean, only people that are, I don't know. I think when you've got Saturn on there, it's bad enough. But when you've got Saturn and Neptune together and they're flipping into Aries, it's a big adjustment.
It's a little rough. It really is.
That's easing up. And honestly, if you're an Aries rising or an Aries sun, you can feel it. You can really feel that the intensity is going down.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You can feel it, and you can feel it.
Yeah, you can
feel it.
And you got Venus all week.
Well-
Venus is wonderful all week till she opposes Pluto, but when Venus opposes Pluto, it's more of a power thing and it's more of a you can't do that. And so if you're in a relationship, it's kind of a power struggle thing in relationships. But other
Well,
than that,
my relationship was with myself and my dog and my cat.
so see, you don't have to worry about it.
I'm good there. I'm good.
But just Aries rising, you're going to have a little bit of a easing off till about, well, that depends because Saturn is headed back into Pisces. Remember how we talked about when the outers flipped and they moved into new signs?
Yeah.
And I said, but right when we get kind of used to it, they're going to go back into their old signs.
Yes. Hey, Peggy. Happy birthday. Safe travels.
Yeah, have fun.
'Cause
So
when they go back into their old sign,
yeah, it's cleaning up time.
yeah, they're bringing up everything that they showed you.
That's right.
You know, they moved into their new sign to give you a little break, let you deal with your stuff, and
Yeah.
then they're coming back into play in order to say, hey, did you take care of this?
This is the time you really see how Saturn operates because Saturn is lessons and it's karma. So Saturn rewards like no other too.
Yeah.
So you have to remember that even though it's the strict energy, it's the lesson energy, it restricts
And-
us, it keeps us in line, it rewards like no other.
That's interesting. As the hair stands up in my arm. I see your comment, Jen. I'll get to you here in just a second. Shabuzi, country music star. I don't know if he does rap too or not, but his name is Shabuzi. He's got a song out that's called All I Really Need Is a Little Good News. It has been playing over and over, and over everywhere. And so I have been singing it and singing it and singing it, literally, with my voice.
Yeah.
You know, thinking it in here, you know, when I'm at work, and it's stuck in my head. And all of a sudden, this weekend, I got a little good news.
See?
I can't elaborate on it yet. We'll know here more in a month or two. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Renee. But yeah, I got a little good news. Actually, it might end up being a lot of good news. So just, I know, patience, but that positive attitude. And something that I've thought about, I started work 2.5 years ago at my new job. And I'm like, okay, they really need a coat hook on this stall door, you know, the bathroom stall. Somebody ripped it off and it was gone. They really need a coat hook up on this. And then I'm thinking, you know what? They really need to replace these stalls, you know, because they're rusted and paint's coming off.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we get complete new bathrooms. And guess what? There's new stall doors and walls. And I got my coat hook.
See?
There were some other things too. You know, when I go outside to smoke on break, there's some picnic tables out back. I'm like, man, it'd be really nice to have like a patio with an awning, you know, to protect us from the rain and the snow. Guess what we got?
Awning.
Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
And it's just stuff I've been thinking about. And something else, and this has to do with the good news I got. I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome and amazing if this happened? And guess what? It just might. So manifesting isn't always right now. Just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it in a positive way. And eventually it may come to fruition.
You also have Saturn stationing to go retrograde. And like I said, Saturn rewards like no other.
Come on, Saturn, let's go.
I mean, if you've done the work and you work and you're at least aware, you know what I mean? It rewards you. It rewards more than Jupiter.
Yeah. And it helps if you can support yourself by giving you a little pat giving yourself little pats on the back,
Sure.
even if something small. This weekend, I got a second part-time job. I did an energy cleanse of this business in Beatrice. It's a machine shop. 150 years of negativity have been built up in this business. And I went in and I cleansed everything. And it got lighter. And I mentioned, hey, speaking of light, it'd be awesome to get more light in this place for your employees, for you, for everybody, for your customers. It's going to make everybody feel better. It's going to make your employees
Sure.
feel and so they're going to put in new lighting. But they offered me a part-time job going in and physically cleaning the business because I mentioned, hey, it looks kind of like a dungeon in here. It's dark. It's you got this stuff laying all over. I can help with that if you want. I put the suggestion out. I let them decide, and they get a hold of me. Hey, we'll pay you this an hour to come in and clean whenever you want. Cool.
That's wonderful.
Cool. So I put in 6 hours on Saturday, and when I got off and got home and got my shower, that's when I got the good news.
See, isn't that wonderful?
I'm helping them. They're helping me. It's an energy exchange. But I did overdo it a little bit. I was pretty sore Sunday. But I've been wanting a way to make some extra money, and all of a sudden, here it is, and it happened through something I do that I don't charge for. So I'm really starting to look at things a little different here.
Well, I mean, this is in this week as we leave August. Yeah, we're going to be leaving August. We had the new moon in Virgo.
Yes.
0 Virgo. When we get that new moon at the end of September, second eclipse, it's at 29 Virgo.
Yes.
This is gigantic.
Yes, it is
enormous.
And that's actually what I meant to get through when I started telling my story. Virgo, organization, cleaning. Yep. Sunday, even though I was sore and tired and really couldn't move too much, I got my dishes done and put away. I got my laundry, wait for it, ladies, washed, dried, folded, and put away. I dusted.
Oh, I feel guilty.
I dusted and vacuumed. I don't dust, but I dusted and vacuumed. I did all of that day, plus a lot of little things. As I look over at my table over here at the pile of papers I got to file, but baby steps.
Yeah.
Do one little thing. It might, there's a pop can that or glass that you left on the end table by your couch. Pick it up and go put it in the sink. That might make you feel better.
Yeah.
So you do something else, and then you do something else. Hey, look at that. That makes you feel pretty good. So you do something else. Little things add up. And with my attention span, because of my TBI and my OCD and ADHD and everything else, it is difficult for me to clean because I will start dusting downstairs and then I'll have to go to the bathroom. Well, then I'll see something upstairs that needs to be put away. So I'll go put that away. And then, there's my checkbook. I need to do my checking account. So I start that and I get halfway through. Oh, wait, I was dusting. And I mean, I'm just all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot, but I never get anything accomplished. Well, Sunday I did get things. I stayed on task.
Yep. Virgo is the list maker. They make lists. I think it's wonderful. We're in Virgo season.
I have 5 pages.
Virgo season. Welcome to Virgo season.
I have a list this big, 5 pages worth downstairs of things I need to do.
Virgo season. It's hitting I thought August and September would be slow, but I looked at the beginning of September today, and just get ready for the first week of September, it's going to be very, very quick. It's going to be Mercury is going to be racing around. It's going to be with Gemini. So we have Mercury is with Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini. Uranus goes into retrograde. Saturn goes into retrograde. We have a lot going on in the beginning of September before we even get to the eclipse. It's very talkative. It's very busy. So just keep organized.
Communication.
It's going to be huge.
Organize your communication.
That's going to be huge.
Pre-planned conversations that you need to have. Do I need to say this? Does it need to be said now? Does it need to be said here?
Yeah.
Pre-plan your communication. I want to hit Jan's comment here real quick.
That's tough for Virgos and Geminis when Mercury's out of control.
Yeah, because Gemini.
Well, and Virgo too, but Mercury is headed into Virgo where it's at its strongest.
Mm-hmm. Jan, even though I'm sick of the dog, she's motivated to do stuff. Shit. I'll just say it. House is getting organized, cleaned. Not that it's ever unorganized and clean, just needs spruce up. It's a thing. You know, when I'm not feeling good and I stay home from work, I should be sitting down on my tail, but I usually end up getting up and just doing a little thing here. And I'll sit back down.
I know.
And I'll do something here. Just something little, and I'll sit back down. Because I can't sit still. I can for a little while, but then I got to get up. I got to move. Partly because of my body, my aches, my pains. I can't sit too long. I can't stand too long. I can't walk too long. So I got to have a combination. And that's okay. I finally told myself that's okay. You know, I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 years old this year. I have beat the living hell out of this body. So people, take care of yourselves physically.
Yeah, when you're young, do it.
Yeah.
It'll catch up with you.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. People, there's this contest called Faces of Halloween. I have entered it in the past and almost got it. I have entered again. The contest is if you end up winning, you get $13,000, which I desperately need for my home and my health. You get a photo shoot with, it's been with Kane Hodder. I'm not sure who it's with this year in Rue Magazine. Plus there's a couple of other things, but what they're doing is they're raising money for a charity. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll get it. It's past few years it's been for children's charities, which is awesome. It's amazing. You don't have to buy votes. You can log in every day. It takes like 2 minutes.
It does.
You hit a link that I share on my profile, and you hit log in with Facebook. You might have to actually log in to Facebook.
Yeah.
I usually log in before I click the link, because I'm already on Facebook. But if you've never done it before, you might have to take an extra step or two. But you hit log in with Facebook. It says, "Oh, I see you already logged in." Cool. Hit the button, and you can hit free vote. You get a daily free vote every 24 hours. It will help me amazingly. So I'm just gonna do a shameless plug right here.
Are you signed up for it yet?
Yes, voting just started today.
Did it? I'll vote right now. Everybody vote right now. Where is it on your Facebook page?
I actually just put it in the comments, but yeah, it's on my Facebook page. And I'll be sharing it to the Otter's Den page and the Cobra page. Anywhere I can share it, I'm going to share it because I really need this. There are several stages. This is the first voting stage. It goes for 10 days. You got to be like in the first 10, I think.
Well, there's us.
And then the next stage,
oh, here it is.
Elimination thing. So if you could please.
Okay,
Everybody,
you're fourth.
2 minutes.
You're fourth right now.
Yeah. I started out 10th. I'm up to 4th. So yay. And they don't tell you how many people are in your group, but you figure this is worldwide. So there's a lot of people out there trying to do this. And I got to like the second or third.
There you go.
One year. I almost made it. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. The Starlight Children's Foundation is the charity that they're raising money for this year. Thank you for that.
There you go. Okay, I'm sharing you.
Thank you. Yeah, and the votes are great, but yeah, sharing is awesome too, because the more people see it, more people to vote.
Remind us to do it.
Oh, I will.
I usually do it. I vote a lot for that.
I'm gonna start doing some videos and stuff. I might try to make events, for people to vote.
TikTok to vote too. Can you vote on TikTok, or is it just Facebook?
I don't know if I can share to TikTok yet. I gotta check that out.
Is it on TikTok?
No, I don't. I gotta check it out. There's some different places I can share it to, but I'm not sure where all that is right now. Thank you, Lisa. I get to meet Jamie Lee Curtis and go hunting with Kane Hodder. I've met Kane Hodder. He is an awesome individual. Mother had me in a chokehold at Scarefest.
That would be fun.
It was awesome.
You would enjoy that.
Thank you, and
I voted.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Here we go. We voted. It's easy. It's easy to vote too. That's why I like that.
It's greatly appreciated. Because my insurance money for the house fire was stolen. I got implants. I had to take out a big loan for that, and I still have to come up with money to get my final permanent implants. So I got a lot going on. I got some vehicle issues I got to take care of. Hi, Thor. Hey, buddy.
Well, it's easy to vote too. It's like some of those things you vote for and you go all over the place and you get ads popping up. Not with this one. This one you vote and it's done. Once you do it one time and get logged in, it takes you right there for your free vote.
Yeah, then you do boom.
Yeah,
boom,
I used to do it every morning,
and it's appreciated.
Yeah, it's easy.
Is this the face of Halloween or what?
I don't know. We have to see the other contestants.
My entire life has been Halloween 24/7 up until 6 years ago with all the.
But you love all that Scarefest stuff.
Well, I didn't love all the paranormal stuff I went through. Just saying. Hey, look, there's some tail.
We will keep. We'll keep it up. I'll tell you about. I'll talk about it on my show too. Remind me.
Okay.
Put the link on Wednesday night on my show.
I can do that. Thank you.
And we'll do it on Mondays, and I'll remind people on Wednesdays too.
And if you're gonna make a donation, wait till the later rounds, because that will help me more. I'm thinking strategy.
Yeah.
But unless I put out something like, hey, I'm 15th and I need to be within the top 10, but if you want to make a donation, make a donation. It's for a good cause.
I think that's wonderful. They do that every year. I think it's great.
Kitty.
I think it's great. It's a good week to get votes because Venus is just amping up everything. It's a good week for romance, new romance, meeting somebody. It's a great love week. It is.
That's awesome.
It's all week.
I'm good with that.
Get on the dating apps. Get on the dating apps and then report back in 2 weeks.
We tried that. It was scary.
You got scared. You ran like a Gemini. You ran away. You got frightened.
Them fighting words. Gemini.
Listen, we've got when Mercury goes into Virgo, which it does every year. It's great conversations. We will have Sir Uranus going into retrograde, sitting at 29 degrees again. Remember what happened last time it was sitting at 29?
11. 2 and 9, 11.
And it's going to be going back into Taurus. We've got Neptune going back into Pisces, Saturn going back into Pisces, Uranus going back into Taurus. So we're going to shift back.
Okay, hang on.
That's what we've got.
Z-Sun. My main profile is the one with my picture. My backup profile, I'll also be sharing this out there. It literally says backup. And then there's one with an eagle. That's my original one. I do not use that one anymore. So it's the one with my picture. That's my main profile.
I only get one, the first one. I didn't even see any other ones.
Hang on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me log out quick on my phone. I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Okay. There's 3 pictures. The top one with my picture, that's my main profile. The second one that says backup, that's literally my backup account for when I go to Facebook jail. And then the third one with the eagle, I don't use that one anymore.
Okay. So we'll do it.
Thank you. That's Thor. He's my buddy.
So we'll vote for you. You'll win.
I'm praying. I need this. Yeah, getting back to what you were saying about, the outer planets moving back to where they were. That can hit some people pretty hard because they've been showing you new things, and then all of a sudden they're going to revert back and say, "Okay, have you learned this yet, or do we need to go over this again?"
Yeah.
And that can hammer you.
It's a hammer. It's a hammer of a year.
If you're fighting the flow, Thor's going to hit you on the head with his hammer.
It's rough. And a lot of them, they're not going to come out of retrograde till like February. Remember, 2/26/26 is our great big event that's supposed to happen in 2026.
Yeah.
So people, they'll start talking about it, I imagine, in the fall.
You said 2/26?
2/26/26, yeah. But we've got a lot going on in between that time too. But that's when that's a big time.
So 2 + 2 + 6 + 2 + 6 is 9. 9 is like in tarot, just like 29, 11 in astrology is the end of a cycle.
29, yeah. and then they head back to and hit 0. So we've gotten a feel for what it's going to be like, and now it's going to go back to what it was. And it'll calm down for a while, but actually this eclipse season is really power-packed. The first eclipse on September 7th, look for, it's a full moon eclipse in Pisces.
Hey, Mr. B.
It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the North Node. It's a great one. It's a good one. So do as much work as you can because things are going to change going into February. I mean, it's massive change.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You'll move up. You'll move up.
I am hoping.
Especially since they just started voting.
Year 9 for her teaching the littles this year. Imagine that. Oh, wait. We have a fan. Let's say goodbye to the fan because it's looking cool tonight. It is beautiful in Nebraska. The weather is beautiful today.
It's beautiful here too.
We don't need the fan. So add the block list. Bye-bye.
It was like 90 2 days ago, and now it's like 65. That's from our friends from Canada. I thanked them last night. Thank you, Canadian
Cool.
friends, for that blast of cool air.
And I was going to jump on your Zoom Sunday. And
Oh, yeah.
I
Yesterday.
got in the cleaning zone. And by the time I remembered it, I apologize.
Well, we just went over the eclipse.
Please plug your little.
Well, we went over the eclipse. It's if you're interested in astrology, I do it through the private group Astrology the Series on Facebook. So we do mini sessions coming in the fall and in the winter. And last night was on eclipse season. So if you've got, look on your natal chart for Pisces. Now I'm going on memory. Anywhere Pisces in a 15 to about a 19 degree, 15 to about a 19 degree of Pisces in your chart. That's where the eclipse is going to hit with the North Node. And North Node brings it's new beginnings, it's new things. Even though it's a full moon, it's things that are happening. And, just remember, it's an eclipse.
With your full moon and an eclipse, I mean, that puts that full moon on steroids. It
Yeah.
puts it turbocharged.
Yeah. So, and that's a North Node eclipse. So and then the big one is September 21st at 29 degrees of Virgo. So if you've got anything from about 24, about 25, 26 Virgo, up to 29 Virgo, you're getting it. And that's a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
And Saturn is opposing that particular eclipse at 29 degrees the day it goes back into Pisces. So it's really, it's going to be, it's something big's going to happen on that September 21st one. We have to watch it. We have to wait and see.
Yeah.
A lot of things are on 29 degrees. A lot of world events happen. Oh, and the lunar eclipse is hitting Russia. It's hitting, remember when we looked at the eclipse last year and it hit the border
Yes.
of the US? This eclipse on the 7th, it's hitting Russia, China, and kind of a little bit over to Ukraine in that area, EU and over, and a little bit of Australia. So we'll have to watch and see if maybe some peace stuff will be going on. We'll have to see.
That'd be awesome.
Well, Putin is a Libra. He's a Libra stellium.
I apologize. My cat's got gas. Oh.
Well, what did you feed him?
Cat food.
Well,
maybe a little cheese. He likes cheese.
So that's the eclipses. Check on your chart for that.
Yes. Jan, I'm praying for you. I hope everything goes well. And if I was closer, I would come help you move. I would load them trucks and them trailers.
Really put it out there now, Jan, because I'm telling you, things can happen. With this magic triangle, anything is possible. Change is coming.
Not for long, Denise.
Oh, Denise is crap.
Mish, which bit of Australia?
The Western,
Okay.
Western Australia.
Yeah, because you got to figure, we had 2 eclipses. One came down this way, one came down this way, and they crossed on the border.
On the border of U.S.
Look at what happened to the border. We closed it. We solved the problem. We solved the issue.
Well, it was open when that eclipse hit it. Remember, that's right when it started being open and the flood started.
Yep.
So it wasn't last year then. It was in the beginning. I don't know when it was. I can't remember. But I remember where it was because it hit that X right at the border. It was like,
Yeah. It's difficult to remember because there's been so much going on. Unless you write it down in chronological order, it's difficult to keep track of when this happened.
yeah.
And with my brain, yesterday was 20 years ago. Because I thought I put struts on my vehicle that I bought in Napa. Well, they
Yeah.
have no record of it. So did I put struts on my vehicle, or did I get them from somewhere else? I don't know. I have to do homework. And all of my receipts, I had like 3 filing cabinets, drawers full of Napa receipts. And
Wow.
they got destroyed in the fire. So I don't know.
Let's see what else is going. Oh, the first week of September, a lot of surprise messages with
Yeah,
Uranus.
that's a surprise message for me right there. Yes. I know we talked about you maybe doing that. Yes, that makes me happy.
Good. Remember, eclipses are life-changing situations that come in.
Yes. And Mrs. comment, change is coming. She meant coming. So that is asteroid atlas. Yes, 3i atlas. If you don't know what that is an object in our solar system on a specific orbit going by all the planets. And this orbit would have to be almost programmed in order for this thing to get by all the planets on its current trajectory. And then it's going to come back around the backside of the sun. And this thing is huge. It's bigger than a big city. And it is putting out its own light. It does not have a tail like a comet. They don't know what it is. Scientists are saying it may be a craft, but then again, we got to think about Operation Bluebeam.
This is the last thing they've got.
The fake alien invasion.
That's coming.
It could be just a big rock. It could be something else. I don't know. I'm almost hoping it's alien. I really am.
I am too, but in a sense, this is about the last thing they've got. They're getting taken down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we knew that would be at the end of the list.
Mm-hmm.
One of the end of the list things.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah, we've talked about that for 4 years. Project Bluebeam. We got the playbook, you guys. Look at it. We can all look it up. Don't. It's probably fake.
It may very well be.
I'd be inclined to think that this is Project Bluebeam.
All the drones that were flying all over these cities to freak people out. Some of them were actual drones. Some of them were holograms. If you haven't kept up with what they can do with holograms, it is nuts. I've watched
amazing
of Japan's holograms. They've got this big screen on the side of a building, and it's got this tiger on it, and all of a sudden this tiger comes out and jumps at you. And I mean, you almost can't tell that it's a hologram. So the tech that they are telling us they have, they're 20 years ahead of what they're telling us. 20, 30 years ahead of what they're telling us.
And the thing about this alien ship garbage is the fact that they're saying, oh, it'll be at this specific time or this. It's almost like they're preparing people, and this is so Project Bluebeam.
It is, but the interesting thing is, I'm gonna air quote this, okay, because of the possibility of Project Bluebeam. Even scientists are saying, okay, this could actually be a spacecraft. They let videos out of UFOs from the Navy. Okay. So here's this stuff that they were afraid that the people would freak out about and there would be chaos. And people are like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Big deal.
I mean, is that really where we're at? If so, that's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad, but yet it's kind of cool because people aren't freaking out. They are accepting, okay, hey, this could happen. It may be this or it may be this. Cool. Let's find out.
I think it's Project Bluebeam. We
Yeah,
have to wait till we get closer.
get the bingo card out.
I agree. I agree with Jan.
Who had aliens for November? Because that's when it's supposed to fly by. November. Who had
Well,
aliens for November on their bingo card?
it'll probably be around an election.
Yeah.
That's about how they plan things.
Yeah. Don. Hey, Don. When you get done, watch your mirror, the lighter side. Well, the mirror. These planets are mirroring a lot of things to us. They're showing us things. They are our mirror. They are bringing up this stuff from our past, from our present, and possibly from our future, because we are going through something currently. Therefore, we may have to go through it in the future as well. And it's showing it to us like we're looking in the mirror or watching TV. And if we ignore it, it's going to hit us harder. If we let it flow and work on it, it's going to be a lot better for us. Maybe not right now, but maybe in a few months.
What's kind of funny, because all of the stuff that's happening, it's like everybody's like, oh, we knew that.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Change is coming, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We have been spouting this stuff off since we started this show.
5 years.
We have called over and over and over. Okay, watch the earthquakes, watch the water. What do we have this year? Floods after floods after floods, earthquakes all around the Ring of Fire. There have been so many earthquakes this year, and big ones. It is nuts.
And they're going to pick back up when Uranus goes retro and hits at 29. They're going to, you might see the big one then.
Thank you, C-Sun.
But, and then we're going to have Saturn at 29 on that solar eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the sun is at 29. That's and those kind of things. Solar eclipses are more world events.
Yeah, it's going to affect me personally, but it is more world.
I'm kind of inclined to think that with it being in Virgo can be a lot of medicine too. I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing some of the lockdown information come out, because remember, eclipses are big reveals.
Yeah,
we see things that were hidden. So remember, Neptune is viruses too, and medicines.
Understand that. I'm good though.
But so we'll just have to be on watch. September is going to be great. That September 21st eclipse is going to be pretty big.
Yeah. You hijack that thing, you're coming to pick me up. You're coming to pick me up.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Don, they have tried that so many times, and we aren't falling for it anymore. We are not falling for it anymore. No. Now they're using a new spider fungus, zombie spiders, a fungus. Okay, you know what?
Flesh-eating viruses. Come on, stop it.
It's fear-mongering.
Yeah.
It is fear-mongering.
That's all it is.
This stuff has always existed. It's just now with the internet, people are taking it and running with it, making memes and vids in order to get clicks.
It's bad. I mean, and I think it'll get, as the pressure as the walls collapse too, which we knew was going to happen. That gets people get desperate.
Yeah. Yeah, especially
we have to get Denise.
Especially when the new moon hits, the full moon hits, the retrogrades hit, the planets hit, people do get desperate. especially when they've been brainwashed for decades since they were a child by schools, by teachers. No offense, Renee. By colleges, left-wing colleges. They are literally brainwashed to the point where they cannot think for themselves, and those people are going absolutely ape right now.
They're losing their.
Gonna need
You
it.
can see it.
They need a conspiracy theorist friend to help them through.
Isn't that the truth?
Remember, tin foil is for aliens, aluminum foil is for government.
That's
So
right.
2 layers, 2 helmets. You're good.
But the funny thing is, everything that you all were saying, and that people like me were going, "Oh, that's not true. That will never happen.
Yeah.
They'll never lock us down."
Renee's comment, the zombie horned deer and rabbits. Yeah, that's going around. Okay. That is a papillomavirus. It has been around all the time.
Forever.
The more deer, the more rabbit you get out there. Hunting season is to control populations. When they get overpopulated, the diseases spread more. And therefore, the animals suffer more. So hunting season, people have an issue with hunting season and hunting, okay? There is a purpose for it. It's to control overpopulation, because if we just let them go, they would overpopulate, get sick, suffer, die. It's an ongoing cycle. So the hunting actually helps to control that. It's a good thing, in my opinion.
Well, they'll do anything to put the fear, the fear. But more and more as time goes on, people call them out. Everybody calls things out now.
People say, I'm gonna put the fear of God in you. I ain't afraid of God, but people should be afraid of the media.
Yeah, I think people are just we it's like been there, seen it, we've lived through it, but there are some people that are still believing everything that they hear without doing the research, without looking things up, but still believing it as gospel, even when it's shown to them.
Do your own research.
Exactly. It's all declassified. It's all being declassified. Look it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look it up.
Some of it's redacted, some of it's not. And if it is redacted in the future, it's not going to be, because we're going to demand it.
A majority of it's not. It's good. You can understand it.
Here is the information. This is what happened back then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get a little emotional when I think about this. We are getting information that we have wanted for decades.
Yep.
It's slow, okay? Everybody wanted everything right now. If you knew how many pages were in the Kennedy files, if you knew how many pages, how many hours of video there is to go through, it is absolutely insane, and it takes time to go through all that. They are putting out the main points, just like with Ghislaine Maxwell. They just let her testimony out.
Yep.
And the Clintons had a lot to do with Epstein, and Epstein had a lot to do with the Clinton Foundation.
She confirmed that.
Yes.
She confirmed it.
Here. And they said, here you go. We've went through it all. Here you go. And there are hours and hours and hours of video.
She confirmed it.
Pages upon pages upon pages to go through. But yeah, it's confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Here's truth. And, there were multiple IRS investigations started with the Clinton Foundation. But all of a sudden that went away because the IRS doesn't have the resources to pursue that. Even though they can audit you over a receipt for gas, they can totally audit you and your world up, but they can't do that.
Well, they were all told to shut it down.
Yeah, they had the resources.
They had it. They had, and it's getting open back up, which it should.
Mm-hmm.
It should. So I think it's going to all tie together. We just have to be patient. It's coming.
Yeah, Z said, you're not wrong. After 2020,
That's right.
whatever.
You know, now we almost are expecting it. And then when it hits, we're like, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
We were just waiting for confirmation. Now, the things that were being shown, I think people knew it. Oh, I think, yeah, absolutely. The last couple of Christmases, we've had some bad squares and oppositions. This year, I think it's pretty safe.
I think so.
Hope. I hope so.
Oh, well, we will have Halloween because I am going to be the face of it. Just saying.
Yeah. We're in that magic triangle. So, right, we've gone through all of the hardest part already. Yep.
Yes. Yes. That evidence is out there. Thank you for that, Jen.
Remember that video, you guys, of her on the 9/11 thing where she was getting into the van? Couldn't. And remember all those, like, where she would look in the lights and go like this and start shaking around? I thought she was having seizures.
Medications.
Psychosis stuff. They said psychotic stuff. But they had all that.
Son of a. Jan, left ear, Renee just went off like a mother.
Well, let mine go off because my ears have been plugged up for 2 weeks because of being sick.
This was something specific. But what I was going to say is the information came out that she was on such heavy medications that she didn't know who she was. She didn't know where she was at. Same as, our last high leader.
Well, and now come to find out that the 2,500 auto pens, he received an email from the DOJ, his own DOJ, telling him, no, you can't do this.
Yeah.
2,500.
Yeah.
People that had, unalived police, children, 2,500 of them.
And he's going to. He is going to. He has your support. He's got the old man support. He's got the Oaks support. He's got his own support. He has the troop support. He is going to get that done. He is going to get that done. And I'm proud of him for working so hard. Just saying.
I think we're going to get more shocking stuff with this eclipse. It's a big eclipse.
Yeah, and like I said, eclipses are full of new moons on steroids. So if there's a full moon or new moon when there's an eclipse, don't make your moon water. This is my opinion. Don't put your stones and crystals out to charge. You smudge your home, get the negative energies out of it. But don't make your intentions, because if you are not specific as hell, it can bite you in the ass.
I wouldn't do anything. I would just, like a normal day.
Yeah, let it flow.
Yeah. Just like another normal day.
Yeah. Joni and I had that videotape of getting in the van on purpose. There's a reason. It's because she was higher than a Chinese kite.
Something was going on.
That's a scout thing. Boy Scout thing. Wow, squirrel. I was going to say something, it's gone. And if I could help, I would. I'd love to see him get out there. Better GoFundMe. Just saying. You get a bunch of little donations, and all of a sudden, guess what? You got enough to go.
Don't they do fundraisers for that for the kids? I mean, everybody seems to do fundraisers.
Boy Scouts sell popcorn. They do other things too, but they sell popcorn every year. And yes, it is a little overpriced, but especially now, I thought it was overpriced when my kid was in Boy Scouts, but now it's a little overpriced, but it is for a damn good cause. These kids are working their tail off to improve themselves and learn skills that will help them survive throughout their adulthood. So it is well worth the support. And I can't even eat popcorn right now because my implants, I had a kernel, it could break. I don't have my permanent ones yet. These are my temps, my healing teeth. But I would buy popcorn just to buy popcorn to support. Just saying.
For the kids.
Yeah, and I can give it to my kids.
Yeah.
Because they can eat popcorn.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. On new and full moons during an eclipse, you celebrate, dance, have a fire pit, go outside, sit under it, accept it, relax, look at the stars, relax.
Absolutely.
Minute.
Yeah, do it, because the one on the 7th, remember the full moon on the 7th is where the full moon will go black. Remember that? You'll be able to see the moon start to go black. That's the full moon on the September 7th.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what this new moon was, full black moon.
And this new moon, like I said, was at 0, and then it ends up into September at 29 in Virgo. So this is a big time frame.
Yes.
This is a big thing. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you can't go out,
yes.
say you live in a big city, you don't have a car, you don't have transportation, whatever. You live in an apartment, you don't have a yard. There's other ways of ground. You can take a shower. You can turn the faucet on, put your hand under that running water. That water goes through the ground, through the pipes, comes up over your hand, back down to the pipes. You are grounding. You can buy grounding sheets. You can buy grounding mats. I have grounding sheets. They are amazing. It's really helped me. If I wouldn't have got those, I might not still be working due to physical things. So grounding is very important. And sometimes I have an issue grounding. Normally, if I have an issue grounding, there's an issue that I need to look at. It's a hint. Hey, you need to look at this. Thank you for that. Observe, absorb, and let it all go.
That's right.
And word to the empath, whether it be spiritual empath, physical empath, whatever. Observe, don't absorb.
Let it all go. Especially when you've got one that's in Virgo. That's a good time to declutter and get rid of everything that's cluttering your brain. Everything.
And your home.
Your home.
Car.
Everything.
You know, I had a house fire. And I had so much stuff crammed in this house that I had to write down, take pictures of, and throw in a dumpster. Because it was smoke damage, water damage, mold damage, you name it. I don't have near what I used to have. I have basics, and it's almost too much to handle.
But that's a good thing.
It really is.
I have refused to clutter I refuse. I won't live that way anymore. I'm done. I mean, I think once you declutter once and get rid of that crap, you're done. You know,
Well, unless you start collecting again.
nope, I don't. I get rid of it. I get rid of stuff. I get
I'm
rid of
doing a
it.
lot better. I used to be a pack rat and borderline hoarder. I kept everything.
Yeah.
Receipts, kids' homework, artwork, which that's not a bad thing. The artwork and stuff. Because when they get old enough, you can go through it and look at it and remember it, and then hey, I got this. Would you like it? If they say yeah, cool. Here you go. Mine said yes. Here you go. If they say no, I don't want it,
Pitch it.
or take it out back, light a fire with good intentions, and send that energy back into the universe for them to do more artwork.
It's going to be a good eclipse season. I'm excited. We've got a lot to look forward to. February is going to be great. We're through the toughest part right now. We're through it all. Now you just sit back and watch. Yeah, me too.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
That's the best thing.
It is a thing. I raised my two kids. I got one boy. I got one girl. I'm done having kids. When I get into a relationship, out of home kids, fine, no problem. Grandkids, fine, no problem. I don't want to raise another child. That's just me. Grandkids, yeah, sure. Let's hop that up on sugar,
Oh, they're
play
wonderful.
fishing, and then send them home. That's grandparents' revenge.
It is. It's absolutely. But we got a busy week next week. So be aware of that. I think that's about it. And then hang tight for the let's see, we'll be right up to coming up onto an eclipse, probably the next time we have a show.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
gonna be pretty close.
Should be very close.
I'm just gonna say, Spirit's been showing me that this eclipse season is going to really hit a lot of people.
It's going to.
So, patience. And what I mean by that is patience with yourself. Give yourself time to go through what you're going through. You don't have to do it all in 1 hour. You don't have to do it all in 1 day. Space it out. Just set some time aside each day to look at what you're going through. Understand it, accept it. Okay, hey, today's a shit day. Tomorrow is a new day. I have an opportunity to make a better day. Then do the work to make that better day.
That's right.
Just 1 day at a time. Let things flow. Try to live in the now moment.
That's right.
But yet, living in the now moment, here's the kicker. Something might be brought up for your past for you to look at. Okay, that's from my past, but I'm looking at it in this now moment. You are not that same person that you used to be. You have grown, you have changed. Look at it in a different aspect. Learn from it. Therefore, tomorrow, you will be a different person and can look at it in another different way. You can learn, you can adjust, you can grow. And when you do that, you can help other people do the same thing. When you help yourself, you raise your vibration. When you help another person, you raise their vibration. That raises the planet's vibration. And the Schumann resonance, it's usually 7.83 hertz. 711, gotta say it. 7.83 hertz. That is the heartbeat of the Earth. It's been spiking 55, 77. There was a 16-hour blackout.
That's great.
The Earth is healing. Yes, we have volcanoes blowing everywhere. We have floods everywhere. The earth is healing itself. It is cleansing itself. Look at how much shit has been laid upon this earth. And the earth is literally cleansing itself. It's like, yeah, we're done with that. We're done with that.
Done.
Done.
And you notice it's like, oh, okay, and not let things bother. Virgo is all about service to others too.
Yeah.
So that's a big Virgo theme.
But don't forget about service to yourself.
That's right. And to yourself. Yeah, it's health. So
the more you serve yourself, the more you can serve others.
That's right. But don't run yourself out to the point where you're not good for anybody.
There are people out there, I have been guilty of running to help people. Okay, that is thinking of a word. Hang on, give me just a second. Not coming. I'll get it here in a minute. But it's a trauma response. And that is from you not getting the help that you needed growing up. And therefore, your life is now about helping others. Only. Yeah. Not helping yourself, just helping others. Because you didn't get the help that you needed. Oh, almost had the word. Renee, help me out. Just keep your cup full. If you can't keep your cup full, you can't help somebody from an empty cup. You can't give them a drink. If they're thirsty, you cannot give them a drink from an empty cup.
That's right.
So, put that cup on a saucer, let that cup fill up, and what overflows, here you go.
That's right.
Wait, my cup's getting a little empty. I need a minute. I need to heal myself.
And allow yourself to do that. So, well, with that, I'm going to run because I'm about to fed it out.
All right.
Have a good one, everybody.
You too. Thank you.
Have a good week with Venus because it's a lot of good energy.
Yes.
And don't forget to post about your contest on Wednesday.
I will do that.
Thank you. Link in the chat.
Yep. I'm going to put that up here.
Put it in the chat for everybody Wednesday, too. Yep. Have a good week, everybody. Have a good week with Venus this week. It's great. Have a good one. Bye.
Yes. You too. Bye. Night.
Bye, hun.
Oh. Either we're going to get our ass handed to us, or we're going to heal, or we're going to get our ass handed to us and then heal. And we get to decide. We get to make that choice. We get to choose. We do. PTSD, Jen. Yeah, it's a thing. Trying to catch up on comments here. Oh, that keyboard mish. I know. I see it. Hang on. I got to make it bigger so I can read it. Yeah, it's this. The sun's hitting. I mean, there was such a huge explosion around the sun. It's almost unprecedented, and then we're getting hit by it, and that affects its human resonance, which affects us. So all is energy. It's a lot to handle right now. There's so many people having difficulties, me included, and that's okay. I'm learning as I go. As long as we learn from it, it's positive. It may feel like a negative at the time, but if we learn from it, it's a positive. If I was going through what I was going through, right, 10 years ago, if I was where I was at right now, nope, wouldn't be able to handle it. Now it's like, okay, cool, let's do this. I have my days, don't get me wrong, but most days I can get through it. And that's because I've done the work. I've done the research on the astrology, and I'm still learning. I'm still a beginner, just saying. On the Schumann resonance, on the solar flares. It's just time and effort. Time and effort. Hang on, Jan. Things are coming up, not for me, yet I see things coming up in my kids' lives that I have been through. Yeah, they'll be repeating cycles, generational cycles. So helping them get through it helps you by showing you how much I got. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We talked about that a little bit ago. That's exactly it. Yeah, human design. It's like astrology. Yeah, it really is. It really is. But on that note, I'll make it off of here. I got a couple things I need to do yet before bedtime comes around. As I'm looking, there we go. Had to find the right button. So, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Next Monday, it will be me, Jan, and Renee, and you never know what we're going to talk about. In fact, last week we didn't know what the hell we were going to talk about. So in the video description, I just said we're going to talk about something, and we did. We found things to talk about. We may find a specific topic, and if there's a specific topic that you would like us to talk about, let us know. Shoot us a message. We'll discuss it and see what we can do. And if we don't know nothing about it, maybe we can do some research so we can. Who knows? Have a great week, everybody. Just give yourself some time. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some patience. And give yourself a break. If you wake up and you can't do nothing, that's okay. You need to rest that day. But if you get up and take a shower, pat yourself on the back. You got that done. I try to get 3 things done every night when I get home from work. And that can be something as simple as feeding and watering your pets, watering your plants, then the dog out. That's 3 things. You did 3 things. The rest of the night is yours. You can either choose to sit and rest, reading a book, studying, watching a movie, sitting outside on your porch, sitting out back on your patio by the fire. Or it can be getting up and doing the dishes. It's whatever you want to do. But 3 things, even if they're little. You got that accomplishment. You made that accomplishment. Be proud of yourself. On that note, we will see you next week.
The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Econ.
I hit the wrong button.